My correct people, it was a black Sunday for Olori Mariam in the palace. This time around, the Blàck said the table don't turn around. Miriam is about to start getting what she was dishing out to Mommy Tadenekawo. Because all Miriam wanted is for Queen Naomi not to enter palace. And she is willing to do everything to make it happen. She went so far when we heard that she met with the elders of the Ile ife and she brought out a huge amount of money that was bribe. She wanted to bribe the elders, telling them they should accept the money and stand with her in order to make sure Queen Naomi did not enter palace. And the elders disappointed her because they did not accept the money. They told Miriam that they cannot do it. That Queen Naomi is their first wife. Queen Naomi is the crown queen. So it will be disgracing to them as elders that they collected bribe in order to turn away from the truth. Because Miriam wanted to take the title of the first wife and the queen of Ile ife people. But the elders did not stand with her. So for that side, she failed woefully. She did not achieve her plan and it don't prepare her for body. Say these elders are too stubborn. Why is it that they cannot collect money? Money that everybody wants now. And they see a huge amount of money up to 30 million naira and they are rejecting it. She was angry the elders rejected her money. She took the money away and she was planning to start another means of getting the elders to support her, to make sure say Queen Naomi did not enter palace. But she didn't know say the elders also get their own plan. Like we heard today was so terrible for her. It was a black Sunday for her. She did not expect what she saw. She did not even know that the elders has been doing meeting behind her back, that they want her out of the palace. Because right now, as you don't be, I no go like give you now. Plenty people do not want Miriam to stay in the palace again. Everybody is almost tired of Olori Mariam. People are no longer happy with what Miriam they do. Okay, yesterday, look at what she did. Another one way baffle the elders well. Independent say, why is Olori Mariam always disrespecting our king? Una know say these Oloris wey dey palace, they don't have respect for Kabiyesi. They don't know that Kabiyesi is the first class monarch. You know say being a king is different and being the number one king in all Yoruba nation is a different thing entirely, and it is a big title that must be respected. But when he reached to the Oloris and Kabiyesi, they misbehave. So after Olori Mariam did what she did yesterday, that was when the elders of Ile ife said no. You cannot be married into our palace and you will disrespecting Kabiyesi anyhow you want it. Kabiyesi gave time for you people to appear in his night coronation. Nobody appeared except Temitope. Yes, and it seems that it was only Temitope that was happy for Kabiyesi. Okay, later we heard that the reason why they did not appear is because they are not happy with Kabiyesi. That Kabiyesi was so happy to read out Mommy Tadenekawo's message that Queen Naomi sent to him, a powerful message for his night coronation. That Kabiyesi read Mommy Tadenekawo's own before them, and that was the reason they were sad. Okay, when Olori Mariam heard that Queen Naomi would be in that place, she had to run to go and sit close to Kabiyesi. That was when Kabiyesi said no. You cannot reject to come. And it reached the time for Queen Naomi to enter. As you get information, you start to running to come and stay with us. That you will not stay. Now, so she was bundled out. We heard that carried her. They commanded her out of that place. So after yesterday's incident, coupled with what we heard that she went to Kabiesi's palace and she was blocking the gate and said that Queen Naomi should not enter, that Queen Naomi should come out and be going, that Queen Naomi should not spend night in the palace, all these things. And the others come they wonder, say, you sure say Kabiesi is the person that used his money to go and pay this woman bride price? Or this woman came into the palace by herself? That was when they finalized that today, that Miriam is going to leave palace. And they gathered. Not that they finalized, they gathered in their numbers in the palace. And they came to demand that Kabiyesi should set Queen Olori Mariam free, that it is time for Miriam to go back to Ebira to stay with her people. My correct and wonderful people, happy Sunday, happy wonderful Sunday to each and every one of you where they always listen to our gist. We appreciate each and every one of you where they always stay by to this channel. Thank you for sticking to Texas TV, and good morning, afternoon, evening to you, all my correct and wonderful people. You guys are really the best. I appreciate you all. Back to the story, my correct and wonderful people. Ile ife elders insisted though. They said, that it is time for Olori Mariam to leave palace. That it is time for her to go back to Ebira. She cannot stay here and be tormenting us. No. She cannot stay in the palace and be disrespecting our king. Now so they talk more. Constant gidiban for ground say, that Miriam is going to leave this Sunday. Remember yesterday when Naomi said that she wants to send Miriam back to Ebira, that Miriam's own is too much. Since Miriam doesn't want to be respecting her, Miriam doesn't want to be respecting Kabiyesi, what is she doing in the palace if you cannot respect your husband? The man that came to Ebira to pay for your bride price. You cannot do what Kabiyesi wants you to do because you feel that you senior Kabiyesi. Why did you accept to marry Kabiyesi if you senior her? You won't have entered palace now. You'd have stayed outside the palace if you think that you cannot respect Kabiyesi. But you want to be disrespecting a king in his palace. No. The elders say this is too much. Olori Mariam, you have embarrassed us. You have disgraced us. It is too much for us. We want to get rid of you. We want you out of the palace. And like I tell Una, she thought that it was just a joke. But when she realized, say, the elders are serious, because she was summoned. And she not feel wrong for this one. No. Elders are elders. Once they summon you, you come out and answer them. They summoned Olori Miriam and she came out thinking that they have come to applaud her for her works and everything where she dey support Kabiyesi they do. Yes, she dey support Kabiyesi, I no go lie. She supported Kabiyesi in the tingle privileges. She contributed a lot in the Ojojo Park and cinema and other things. She contributed a lot. But that will not make the elders to lie. That will not make them to stand against the truth that Olori Mariam is a pain in the ass to Kabiyesi. That is why they told Miriam, you have to go back to Ebira until you calm down. You cannot stay in the palace and be giving our king a headache. Kabiyesi deserves peace. Kabiyesi deserves love. Immediately they told Miriam this one, we heard that she fell for ground. She began to cry. She began to wail. Because anything will concern the Olori, small thing, they will just fall for ground though. They will start to cry, they will start to wail, they will start begging for them not to be chased out of the palace. But we heard that the elders has already made up their mind that Miriam is going to leave. And she was begging though. They told her that they don't want to hear anything unless you agree to obey your husband, or else you will be sent back to Ebira because you don't cause commotion too much for this palace. Problem done too much for this palace because of you. and we had it up to our throat. We don't want it again. And my correct and wonderful people, na the story wey we carry come be this. Abeg and abeg make una gather chook mouth for this apropos. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected for more updates will be dropping from time to time about wetin dey sup inside palace. And for my returning subscribers, I can never cease to